Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, at DartStream Live. Today we are covering a beauty. It's the Darts Victoria Easter Classic, and they are playing doubles at the moment. We're going straight to the ladies' doubles in a minute. It's going to be, we're going to do two semi-finals back-to-back with the ladies' doubles, and then the final, and then we'll be into the men's after that. Let's just have a quick squiz at how this played out today. You can see the draw through there. So first doubles pairing are Abby and Lynn Morrison versus Karen Koneski and Donna Barrington. So that's coming up next. And after that, you can see Deb Quinn, Monica Ribeiro, and Amanda Locke, Joe Hadley. So going to be some good games there from the ladies. Thanks very much for all the effort that you've put in there to get down to Geelong Darts Club and support the team. We'll have a look out there. We can see the crowd warming up. Eskimo Quinn there. You see Big Mel coming, and the stage is set. And we can see the audience. We can see a whole bunch of stuff. But I'm going to be joined on comms with Stewie Jones from Darts Down Under. You there, Stewie?
Mate, I'm here, and live from the event. It feels a little bit surreal to be actually at an event. It's pretty amazing to look out and see the guys. A few guys from Queensland here, Victoria. A bunch of guys come over from South Australia that we've seen on PDC TV through DSL, and also a bunch of players that we've seen through some of the Smashdowns on DSL. It's fantastic to see them in a room.
Yeah, absolutely. And people jumping in on Facebook there. Don't forget, share it around on Facebook, get everybody involved, and I'll be putting up live comments here and there from time to time. Dave Clegg there. Oh, my God. Is that the Leanne Marie Clegg? The Leanne Marie Clegg, I should say. He's all about it. So ladies are warming up or getting sorted out, ready to get up on stage there. We'll be back shortly after a short break. Have you had a look through? You're obviously there at the venue, Stuart Jones. What's happening there?
The men's are just going through to the knockout stages now. Sorry about that. And look, it's been a huge day. The numbers have surprised people here. Coming back in for the first time in a year. Of course, over in New South Wales, the classic, the Central Coast Classic that David was a part of, has been one and done. But in Victoria, this is the first one after the Victorian Classic was postponed till the middle of the year. So a lot of people are just getting back into the darts. We're seeing, as I said, a lot of the South Australian crew coming over. But if you look at the ladies, there's so many of the names of darts. One name that you won't see there, Tori Kewish, because, of course, she's stuck in the UK with an illness that she picked up, unfortunately, that prevented her from getting back.
Oh, I didn't realise that. Hey, Stewie, Eskimo's trying to ring me. We're going to take a short break, and you can talk to him directly, mate, and we'll sort that out.
Yeah, mate. No worries.
Bang. And we are live, ladies and gentlemen, with the ladies. Oop, let me get that off there for you. Hang on 2 seconds. What's going on? We've got a Yep. Not sure what's happened there. She's there we go. Try this.
That's Abby.
And no. That screen is not the proper preview screen, so looks like we might have to restart. Oh no, she's going out okay.
Yep.
Okay, you know these players, Stuart?
We will come up next visit to Abby Morrison, I believe. Oh, there she is. And Aaron is here, and the whole family's here. Obviously, both of the Morrison ladies are a part of this, as they indeed go 1-0 up. Now it is the first to 4 legs in this semi-final stage, so it'll be quickly one and done, put it that way, as the semi-final of the Easter Classic gets along on the Geelong Darts Club at present. It is a WDF ranked event. We have Lynn sporting the red of South Australia, and Abby, sorry, not Lynn, what am I saying?
Just going to whack some tunes on for a minute, and I'll talk to you in the background, Stuart. Just a second, guys. Just get rid of some of the noise for you. And back live here with Stewie Jones, watching the ladies' semi-final, the first semi-final at the Easter Classic. Darts Victoria. How you going, Stuart?
Yeah, good mate. It's Karen Konechki opens up this third leg. The Morrisons are up 2-0, and we have Lynn Morrison throwing off first for.
And you can just back the gain control on your mic down a smidge if you could, mate. Like
yep,
10%.
We'll go try that. And there we have Donna Barrington as she's not. It's a pretty good visit after all. So Abby Morrison, probably these days the most well-known of the lot of them, even though she would be the youngest. Emanating from South Australia, of course. Karen, of course, is well-known as well. Is the name in darts. 21 though collected here. 41 overall. They are well ahead in this leg though, so they'll be confident of picking this leg one up as Lynn lines up. Needs a treble. Hits only 60, so 43 ahead before Donna gets to throw. She places the second dart in. The third dart deflects low. But the lead now, I won't say insurmountable because it is the Morrisons, but very difficult at this point. 60 for the Morrisons just isn't enough at this point. 194, what can be set up at this point? Not much with that, but that second dart's helped a lot. 19 on the last dart. And Karen has left Donna a checkout that is definitely possible with 110. She doesn't have to do it, of course. More than probably 6 darts. And isn't going to at this stage. So this is the first semi-final. After this, you'll see the second semi-final and the final from the Geelong Darts Club in this Darts Victoria event. Today is the doubles day. We've already had the mixed doubles. We have the ladies and we have the men's knockouts occurring at present, which we'll broadcast after the ladies. So welcome to DartStream Live. Don't forget to share the news. DSL 2, I'm sure the world knows it by now, but 2's where it's at. DSL 1, well, it's in the annals of history, Ben, like us, the annals of history.
I'm hearing you.
Oh, we busted that. So all of a sudden, if anybody's going to do it, Abby can do it. Not with that, she can't. But she definitely has the game to be able to put away a 115. As you can, I think that's probably gone low.
32.
So, Karen Konechki. Rocky says that I make everyone sound like they're Mexican. That didn't sound Mexican, Mickey. It's going for the 2s. Exactly what Donna did last time, but Donna hit 17. So Donna's going to be chasing double 2, but 83. I thought this was an insurmountable treble 3. 14.
43.
20 is one way of going. The double 2 becomes critical now in this chase to 4 legs. And going to the double 1. And you can see the crowd watching in anticipation. Tops.
26.
That was a long way off, unfortunately, for Abby. Karen comes back. Got to go back to the cross. She's hit the double 18. So 14 now the out. And Lynn. Got 7, so 1 maybe. Oh, she's busted, chasing the 3. Of course, she wouldn't go 7-1. That would leave a double 3. Madhouse. It's not done. So here to come on from the players there, going straight at the double 7. Needs to lay it on top of it, across from it and low. She's hit 7. So it makes it difficult for both teams at this point. Unfortunately, busted there immediately. Not leaving it high, which is where you really want it. So Lynn, 3, double 2. Double 2's not there, so chasing the ones, everybody.
5.
And has left it just high of the bar, so we now fight for the madhouse.
Yes.
Donna, and she gets it with a second dart. 2 legs to 1 in this chase. The first to 4 legs semi-final of the ladies' doubles knockout event at the Easter Classic in Geelong at the Geelong Darts Club. You can see Aaron Morrison there supporting the rest of the family with a guy who we've seen a lot of on the DSL and PDC screens lately out of South Australia, none other than Danny Porter, who is across this week to play the Easter Classic at Geelong. Treble 19 there to finish. Karen, Abby, what can she do?
41.
That's gone wide, I think. It's probably 41, 43. 41 indeed. Stick with the initial thought.
45.
Unfortunately, not the visit that Donna was looking for. Lynn, on her second visit in this doubles event,
41.
has replicated the score of Abby with 41. Karen now missed.
45.
Drop it through. Obviously, as experts in the game, people know the doubles. You're away from the board for a little while. You have to reset. And sometimes that first dart can go awry. That wasn't too bad. And the second dart's brilliantly followed from Donna Barrington there. But 95 is not enough. Just leave it with you for a second.
No worries. Thanks, Stuart. And just having a look at the crowd, anxiously watching the outcome of this one. A few fans there. Of course, there's games going on left, right and centre all over the Geelong Dart Club there. And huge thanks to Geelong Dart Club for hosting the weekend. Thanks to
76.
Darts Victoria for their efforts as well.
Absolutely. Donna Barrington
41.
there. She's been consistently chasing that 19s. It's great to see
45.
so many people at the GDC today. Darts is back, baby. If I'm allowed to quote Adam Cole.
41.
41. So the Morrisons do have the upper hand here. Abby, there's the 19. Didn't get the trebs. Did on the last dart though.
79. 699. Sorry, Dol.
So chasing the double 10 at the next visit. The 143 is not going to go, is it? No.
59.
Donna Barrington leaving a good finish there, I guess. 84.
Yeah.
But it's not going to get a shot at it, Karen, because Lynn cleans up with a double 10 to move one leg away from the final. So the two Morrisons are there.
First to 4 in the semi-final, the ladies' doubles at Geelong Dart Club. Darts Victoria Eastern Classic, and we are going to be playing both semi-finals of the ladies. So Deb Quinn, Eskimo's Missus, is going to be featuring up next.
44.
Deb Quinn, of course, the boss, we call her. Lynn Morrison now, following on from Karen Konishki's
65.
start. 85, it's a solid start. Again, Donna Barrington's chasing those Treb 19s and has a bounce out there from the 7s, I think. So it was a unique wayward dart. Abby, though, will continue to go up top. There's a fair bit of flow in her movement there, as you can see from her arm. So shout out to Juanita. It's always, yeah, It's always great to have Juanita on board, and we know when there's darts on, Juanita McDade is there.
16.
Don't forget to contribute online. Love to hear your comments, feedback.
30.
Probably say something useful, unlike us. So 30, disappointing visit there. There's a chance, although
35.
again, treble 3 and 7s really don't help matters. Slightly ahead. What can Abby do?
60.
Collect 60. Karen now trying to get back in front.
81.
We'll do that if the second dart stayed on the red and not the green, and it did. So they have a little bit further ahead.
95.
That is a pretty solid visit as well. Kiwi Don.
45.
Somebody's playing in a Hawaii 501 shirt. Mr. Whittington. Have to go up and ask if they'd been playing with that at Reevesby. They said they never travel.
40.
So 136 plays 201. What can Karen set up from 201? Hit the 5 early. It's not really going to
45.
leave anything with efforts like that, although 45 does leave 156. 136 playing.
60.
Bit unique now, Mr. Hunter. We're actually going to go from one venue and stay in the venue for the next match. So.
I know, it's almost like being on holidays, isn't it? The Morrisons come back for 76.
73 from their opponents. 76 is low for the first start. 16.
Unlucky.
Maybe. So that was a long way off tops for the match. 83. 3's gone. Oh, he's gone tops.
Yeah, great up. 63.
He's left tops to stay in it, but double 10 for the match from Lynn. Inside it, double 5.
Sorry, Dart fans, I missed those two darts, double 5. Just acquainting myself with the buttons here. Normally Declan and Eskimo are doing all that board switching stuff.
Yeah, at the moment, oh, that's unlucky. At the moment, Eskimo's giving Mrs. a good massage and you know, getting her ready for the next match. Probably washing her feet. It is Easter.
Yep.
Oh, last start. Does it. Abby Morrison with a double 5.
So
Picks
there
it
it is.
Thank you, ladies.
Shot. And the match.
Well done, ladies. Great game. Good darts. Well done. And girls, good luck. Good luck in the final, ladies.
So Lynn and Abby Morrison go through 4 legs to 1 into the final of the Easter Ladies Doubles.
As we have a look into the venue there, and we're going to take a short break before we get back with the second ladies doubles. I think Eskimo's just going to give them a razz as they get congratulated in the crowd there, and it's all smiles. See the organisers busily working at things.
It's a unique view, but it's a good one. I like how the game bit to get the crowd more involved and seeing them there. You can see actually the men's event going on as well. That's Amanda Locke, who is warming up. Laurie and her have come down from up north today, way up north, Queensland.
Well up north.
As Laurie says, though, proud Northern Territory, and I don't even know how to say that, but yeah, from the Northern Territory. Territorian. There we go.
That's the way. Thanks to everybody who's joined us on Facebook Live. A couple of tips. If you're new to watching the stream, you want to get the You want to get it as good as you can, don't you? One thing that is really aggravating is if you've got subtitles coming on. So I'm just going to show you how to get rid of those quickly. Hey, ladies, found out they're live on stream. Hit that menu button up the top. Go down and turn off captions, CC, and that'll get rid of the words over the screen. You don't need them. We don't put them on there. There's Deb Quinn warming up there. Just let you know, Stuart, that we don't have the ladies' scoreboard come up yet. That's Eskimo's going to have to do that. And I saw him run down the back of the hall at the moment. We can see him pointing up there. We'll have a look. This is brilliant. We can jump in the venue, see what's going on over there as the ladies warm up. The other thing I would love for you guys to do is to hit the notification button. So if we, for whatever reason, have to stop the stream or it stops itself, we can jump back on with another stream fairly quickly. But if you want to find it fairly quickly, particularly if you're halfway through a game, you want to get notified. So you hit the bell icon. Oh, here, just do it like this. Hit that bell icon there. Make sure you get notified. And I've just put that on the screen so you can actually see it now. And Eskimo's on the stage. Just give him a shout. Let him know that the scoreboard's not up there with you, Stewie. Stewie, who's not listening to me. The other thing I would like you to do, well, this is for you guys. If you want to get the best quality viewing on the stream, you can adjust the quality settings. Hit the menu button up there. Go down, change video quality, and you want to go for 1080p. We are streaming out in full HD on DartStream Live, so you can get that at 1080p. And why wouldn't you if you can? Eskimo's just having a chat about it all. You can see him there. Big man, a big stage. It's saying undefined, so I'm not sure if he's just chucked a match up to get it to work. No, something went wrong with Dart Connect. Okay, so we'll just wait a little while till that happens.
That's right.
We can have a listen to him. How about that?
No, but you don't want to be different.
Oh, he's having a great time.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, there it is. Game is up on the board. Quinn and Ribera, Locke and Hadley. And I might just kill their audio until we're ready to go live, because it's more than a little annoying, I've got to say. As Stewie Jones jumps back in commentary.
Absolutely. No, obviously some names that we know. We just said Deb. She's actually said that Brendan's paid for the massage. He won't do it himself, which is pretty ordinary.
That's like when Eskimo cooks tea. He gets overreached to sort that one out.
Yeah,
good on him.
Amanda Locke, Deb Quinn, Joe Hadley, and Monica Ribera. Maybe Monica, who's won the pool there. No, jumped early.
And looks like they're going closest to ball here. And second dart is in the 25.
So
and it is game on, ladies and gentlemen.
It absolutely is, with Monica throwing there.
No, Monica said, yeah, I'll get the ball. Okay.
Got a few problems with the scoreboard right at this second.
Okay, Monica. All right, sorry about that.
I think they might have forgotten to switch it over to the ball winner.
Right. I'm throwing in at me. Yeah, please.
First score of 36 goes in. And seen Amanda Locke in the audience up to the table multiple times. Maybe helping with organisation. I'm not sure. She's all about it. Very keen. Great fan of DartStream Live as well, as Deb Quinn goes the Oki. And first time on stream for Deb Quinn. First time on stream for for all of these ladies actually.
Yep.
Haven't had them on before.
Joe Hadley. So, yep, Kaylee. Cheeky's in the background. I thought you'd be in the background. Have to see up here tomorrow, mate. Yep, no accommodation problems at Geelong. As Amanda throws the classic 26 that Brocky loves to call. Nice treble 20 there. Shout out to Desi Mercer. Come back from the UK as well.
And someone did ask a question, is there a way to make the scoreboard bigger? There is. So if you flick your phone sideways in landscape view, the whole thing becomes bigger and it is easier to see. I can make it a little bit bigger on here as well, and I will do that for you just because, you know, I like helping people out. Yeah.
Good visit there from Amanda Locke, previous to Deb Quinn's 140, leaving 109, which Joe now lines up to get with a treble 20. That's going to help. She's hit the fat 9. Tops. Oh, just under. Would have been well pleased with a 109 checkout. And look, the Man Master has already done it. Your eyes are not deceiving you. It is actually available.
Oops, we've had a conniption there. So let's get this back down here. Things moving themselves around the place as if by magic.
Right, Deb. 68, 20. I haven't been able to put them away, so Deb can have a shot at it. So leg remains open.
And someone did say sound keeps disappearing, so I've got a noise gate on the board because it's loud in the venue and it's just a real racket if I leave it open fully. And likewise, Stuart Jones is in the venue, and so he's turning his on and off so that we don't get too much background noise because the boys are running amok back there. 32 now.
Competing with a crash. What can I say? It's the high life of darting.
Was there a crash, an actual crash there?
Mate, there's a crash there, and
really?
I've been relegated to it.
Got ya.
I've been promoted to it, probably, to be honest. As Amanda misses that double 4, I tell you what, this was not a leg that Deb Quinn should have been throwing for. She'd already had a shot at double 16. She'll go double 4 now. Not happy with the first one. I think she has been threatened that if she misses and hits the camera, she'll be in trouble. I'm not sure that Brendan should have had that much guts to say that, but to each his own. Double 2. Had this for a bit. It's gone double 17. It seemed so long ago now that she was checking out the 109, just going low on the treble. Double 20. Double 2, so double 1.
And I don't know if I'm going to do the close-ups. My system is so loaded down that I hit the return button and she's not returning. So I'll see. I might do a manual switch, see how we go. It's a bit annoying when you're trying to find the double and it's the camera's not following it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So Monica and now Joe. She'll be disappointed that she didn't finish that leg with that 109, as I said. So, gonna have to put that behind her. Probably the chances are that both Amanda and Joe would have thought that they'd be ahead by now. But it is a race to 4. They can put that behind them and they can move ahead. 4:56 plays 4:32. Amanda takes up the darting action back at the Oki. Goes low with the second one, unfortunately. Follows through with a nice third dart, though. Oh, I was wrong, actually. That second one went in as well. So that's the second 140 visit of the of the match. So for Amanda Locke alone. 85 is not too bad a response either. 347 playing the well, it'll be a whole lot less than 316 now. 85 less than it. Deb Quinn. Thank you to Miss Pinder. Andy got a mention in one of my interviews today. I should have mentioned Beck instead.
And just saw in the comments there, bit of darting royalty there. President of Darts Australia, Kelvin James, is in there. And Kelvin will be joining us tomorrow for some guest commentary, I believe. I hope.
Yes, he is. Absolutely. Had him in before just to see how things are going. El Presidente. Nice last start there. That's consistent 95, 85, but it's not about getting down to a checkout. It's about what you do with the checkout, I guess. Well, I know for sure. 41, of course, being around Geelong, there is darting royalty everywhere you see, every name that's on the board. So there is a lot of heritage and history around this place. Not to mention that Eskimos around. I'm not sure about heritage, but certainly history. So 77 plays 145. Amanda has hit a couple of 140s, but the 145 is not going to happen. But it was a nice last start. It's left 60, so that's achievable. Can Monica do at this point? 19s. 18 and tops. Oh, it's low. So second leg in a row, it's gone low for a chase at tops. That time wasn't quite the 109.
Joe, 20 for tops. The 20 is good. Double top she wants now to level it up. She's under, down for double 10.
This is where they had issues last leg. Oh, 15. That's going to leave an awkward 5. What can Deb do to put away the double 10? What an advantage this would be. Double 5. Hasn't gone there. So at least I've got 10. Amanda.
Oh, she busts that one straight out.
Line the 1. So again, double 5. I still argue that's the shot that we don't talk about as Australian dart followers. A bust. Well, not around Simon and Paul anyway. One's oh,
and there it goes. The leveler.
Fantastic.
One apiece. She's all tied up as the crowd Doesn't necessarily go crazy, but they're there.
That's the problem with doing live shots, isn't it? They were probably crazy a second ago. Well, Laurie and Eskimo look like they're about to go head to head, so I don't want to see that degrade to anything, but if it does, we'll turn to that camera and might have boxing or wrestling
You
or
saw
something.
it first, DartStream
Yeah.
Live. Joe Smacks in a treble 20 just to let everyone know she's here.
Oh, she's here. And Amanda's here.
And Monica answers, I think. That looks like 95 to me. No, 55.
No, yeah. So I think a reasonable score at the moment, 1-1. I just think it probably should have gone the other way around, the way they were running. But again, 81, consistent at bring it down. Haven't really had too many issues bringing the score down. It's more about checking it out. I think I want my cupboard back at Warilla.
Oh, that's a lovely cider there, the treble 20.
It's gone wide, the second one, and the third one's followed into the 20. But 301 plays 294. Amanda sees the team 7 ahead. Misses the treble on the second and third dart and only hits the treble 5 on the first. What can Deb do to grab some momentum back in this leg against the throw? 25 isn't enough. 45 gets her there or thereabouts. Just keep an eye on Laurie and Brennan for us, mate.
And we are watching the second semi-final of the ladies' doubles, the Easter Classic, Geelong Darts Club. First semi-finalists through are Abby and Lynn Morrison.
20 low, 20 high, just hit in between. Triple 19, great visit down. Oh, look out, they've gone out the back. I'm not saying anything. So, Amanda trying to bring it down from 212, has hit 40. And there's 60. And again, I know, Ben, you were saying just the other day, the quality between the 2 years of DSL coverage. You can see it in the board there again today.
Yeah, lovely crisp board there, and thanks to Eskimo for all his work setting up in the venue there. Not only running the comp, but also setting all the streaming bits and pieces up. And big job. He's been very busy today, I believe. A couple of issues with Dark Connect, which don't help.
So 60 there. It's going to bring them just ahead. JK, it's true. Brocky and I should have been left in the cupboard. Treble 19 again. I think Brocky would say something about West Ham at the moment, but I couldn't be bothered. Team Eclipse. I should promo that at that point, shouldn't I, Ben?
Sure.
Treble 5 for Amanda there. So not quite the way she wanted to go, obviously. And that's kind of a little bit all over the place, to be honest. 32, double 16. She's already had a shot at this the previous leg. Double 8. Last dart in hand. Goes long. So 65. What's Joe going to do? Which way is she going to go? Yep, the way we thought she should go. She'll just have to clean it up from here. Treble 19. Oh, she hit the treble 19. Wow. Jeez, that's just unlucky. That is truly unlucky. So it's going to take the scorer a bit to work that one through. Double 8 needed for the win. Double 4 now. Inside. So, 65, take 2. 18 there. Going for the 25. Disappointed with that last start. Double 2 again. That brings it back up for the lead again. They led after the first.
For 24 now, she's outside.
It's going to come in.
And
inside. Coming too
inside.
far. Unlucky.
Just get you to drop your gain back another 2 notches, mate.
Double 6 now for
Oh, she's busted.
them because she's busted chasing double 2 Monica.
Amanda.
So Amanda.
For double 6, she's inside down for the drunks. And she's just going to bust that
Bust
one.
it, yeah. Smart bust there. Meanwhile, Deb chasing double 2. As Mr. Hunter gets more confident with his close-ups again. Well, I can tell without a close-up that's bust. Joe. One dart. Hey,
There it
sit
is. Can you just drop your gain down a bit, mate?
Again? Yep.
Cheers, bud.
Sorry, mate, I think you've got copyright on Bang, don't you?
So just the gain on your mic itself, I mean, mate. Just so you know. Top knob.
Yep.
Yeah, good on that.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yep.
Yep, I'm on lowest gain.
Oh, okay,
Good
cool.
on you,
Yep.
mate. Let's go.
Spot
Come
on.
So the start's tight this time. Amanda Lock. Nice first dart. Nice second dart. A third dart in.
That's a 180. Whoop. Button's going crazy here.
Follow up, good follow up. Great follow up. That first start anyway. Amanda's now hit 2 140s and a 180 in this match alone. So quality darts, they've gone down to 280, but Joe pulls them to 220 where they can set for an attack. Yeah, 140 minimum there here from Deb really required. That's just to kind of stay in this. The first dart's a little wide, second dart's a lot wide. Third dart's back in the 20s. What can Amanda do to set up Joe for the next visit? 20? 40? Just leave it there, get the 100.
Yeah, lovely.
Doesn't, but she does get 60.
Lovely.
Obviously leaving 160. Last dart saviour there. The Treb's 19 going to 81, but they're a long way back. 66, 160, 159, 139. And the treble 19 is a nice way to finish that, giving Amanda a very reasonable shot at the leg on the next visit. Deb just trying to now set up Monica. The 45 is not going to be able to do that. So 6 starts from here. Amanda will get 3 of them. 25. So checking now with the score as to the position that she's in. Her answer would be get the 17 and get the tops, and the leg is yours.
Unlucky. Good shot.
She hasn't, but she knows that Joe will be back, and probably she'll be back. Depends what Monica has to say about it at this point, really. 40. 41, so leaving 140 finish. As the crowd move forward to see what's happening. Oh, she's walked there. Absolutely walked, Joe. She thought she had it. The double 10 has been giving people problems in this match all afternoon, and thus it continues. Of course, they will be playing the winner of this, the two Morrisons. Well, Aaron probably doesn't want me to say that about them. Lynn and Abby Morrison. And, I think you said double 17 there at the end. 73, double 10, sorry, double 5 for 10. Amanda's coming inside with a second dart and gets it.
Sorry, don't.
Amanda Locke and Joe Hadley moving within one leg of the final against Lynn and Abby Morrison. It is a chase to the first, to 4 legs. Thank you to all the sponsors who make this deal come to reality, no matter whether it's whatever sporting association or darting association it's with. Thanks for your feedback, folks. Amanda Locke putting up the Joe's 60. Is that it again?
Okay, great.
I can't see that last, but I think it's in again. It is. Second 180. 2 140s, 2 180s from Amanda Locke.
180.
And they are a huge favourite to move on against Abby and Lynn in the final of the ladies doubles here at the Geelong Darts Club. As we open up, and darts is back on and in the venues, baby. Probably should quote some other wrestlers at some point for copyright reasons, I'm sure. You can't see me and all that. It's probably an advantage.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the star of the show is here.
Oh, look out! Hey, mate, you haven't taught the expert yet about the close-up shots, buddy.
Hey, look, it took me a little while to get it too. I was watching the feed on YouTube actually, on the way home, and I saw a little bit here and there of the fails, but you'll get there better. Don't stress, mate.
It's not so much not knowing what to do or when to do it. It's fully loaded down because I'm running the whole stream, so the buttons just don't necessarily work when you hit them. It takes time for the system to catch up because it's prioritising putting out nice clean images, and we are sending both to YouTube and Facebook, as Declan pointed out.
And at least he's not relegated to the crash. So, you know, I'm surprised Brando's not in here though, Declan.
Yeah, we'll see. Well,
look, it's the crash for the children, so I just thought Brando might be in here.
I'm not going to lie to you, mate. I don't know what the crash is.
Oh, you are joking.
No.
It's where you put like the babies and the kids, mate, and they go and entertain themselves for a while.
Oh, I see. I guess my parents love me and don't know what it is.
Probably true. Well, they just could never get rid of you. One or the other. Amanda and Joe now coming up in the next visit. Because I think Joe's not going to put it away there. So she'll leave Amanda 40. Monica can't do anything about it at this point. But this will help, except if she did that again. It's quite possibly the best visit of the day from them. Yeah, look, JK's giving you support, Declan. Not surprised.
Love you, JK.
And that was a massive 1-3-8 there for Joe to leave tops. Put a bit of pressure on this tops here now for Amanda Locke as she goes for it. She puts all 3 darts on the top wire.
So now 40 should get back. They'll have the throw next leg for Deb. She gets it.
Bang.
So 3-2 and the throw on the next visit.
So this is a massive turnaround. Joe up to the Oki, and she is hot off that big 1-3-8 to set up the tops for Deb Quinn.
It's not all about the 180.
And if she's found her rhythm, then things could all of a sudden have a massive momentum change in this shift. There's nothing in the averages. Both teams sitting on a 51. Of course, Amanda sensational with those 2 180s that got her in a couple of legs.
Yeah, but they didn't put away that one of those 2 legs, and both players have started relatively poorly this leg or poorly this leg. So what can Deb and Amanda do? Deb's in the ones.
Oh, and Kaylee Johnson said it was Monica that hit the 180. I apologise there, Monica.
Yeah.
Amanda's going to throw one now just to prove you right. Strong. She's in and she's in. Oh, it's a 1-2-3 for Amanda Locke.
She got 3 trebles for you. What can we say?
Thanks.
Thanks, Kaylee.
And good to have
We'd
everybody.
We'd get it right if Kaylee was strong.
In the comments there, we'll just do a quick flick through of our guests here. Few names there. Adam Rowe. Oh, Monica hit the 1-3-8. Sorry, I thought it was Joe that hit the 1-3. Joe did hit the 1-3-8 to set Dev up, didn't she?
No. Monica threw the one. Yeah. Monica. Now that makes sense.
Okay.
So Monica hit the 1-3-8 to set Deb up. Is that what we're saying?
Oh,
yes,
Joe, sorry, it is. It was Monica. You're right.
Yep.
I've got the names around the wrong way here.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, no, Amanda's definitely hit 2 180s. That absolutely threw me for a sec. Thought I'd lost it. I probably don't know that I have. It's a long drive to Geelong from Sydney.
Well, I'm so used to making mistakes, I just accept it. Oh, this is another big hit here from Monica.
Good.
Let me get something right.
You just... Joe, what can she do? 186. You're going to set this up for Amanda. 20, 40. I even say it's 60, but 100 at all.
Adam Rowe in the comments there came down with COVID after the DPA event last weekend at the Port Kennedy Tavern.
Ads.
I think there was 8 or 9 of them at last count, including tournament director John Kiley. 1-2-6 now. Locke and Hadley. Amanda lines up for it at 57 will leave bullseye. She has a look at it, doesn't go.
Didn't go. We'll have other... Well, Joe will have another go at it. Especially with that last 20. So this was where Monica did jump last leg and make a difference to the final shot. And she's done here, 80.
Oh, she's saving her best darts till last.
That was unlucky with that last one, but it has left a 140, so there is some pressure on Joe here.
The one doesn't help. She'll go down for a 51 now, you'd think. She hits the 51 for 36.
Yep, she had to check that. She thought she had
the 8-8 rather better.
Treble 3.
Oh, yeah, that's the I always go the wrong way for that one, yeah.
She actually stopped there because she had to check that it was in, but it was, so 8-8.
No, I think she heard what Ben said and was like, wait, what are we getting?
Oh, it's hit the trebs there. So there is pressure on this 16 now. It is for the match, but sitting tops, Monica. Amanda, though, you'd think we'll be able to put this away. Yes, and it does with the first start. 4-2. Joe Hadley, Amanda Locke over Monica Ribeiro, Deb Quinn. They'll play Abby and Lynn Morrison upon.
And the match.
That is such a good dart. The composure.
And we are going to take a short break, ladies and gentlemen, just have a quick look around the crowd before we disappear, see what's going on over there. And there's Big Laurie and Eskimo. Who do you think came out better of that one? Who's smiling?
This guy's just going to have a quiet evening, that's all.
Deb not even acknowledging Quiddy as she walks past.
Oh.
Frustration.
Hello. The great Wayne
Someone's
Weenie.
not happy.
The great Wayne Weenie getting into shot again. That was good. Danny Porter says, "G'day, everybody."
Wayne's
Danny
still
Porter.
donning the. Is it a beret? What kind of cap is it that he
Yeah,
wears
it's
around?
like my grandfather's cap that,
Yeah.
I now wear. So,
Look, thanks for joining us, DartStream fans, DartStream Live fans. We are at the Easter Classic, Geelong Darts Club. Thanks to Darts Victoria bringing us that event. And stick with us. We're going to be back with the ladies' final of the doubles very shortly. I'm Ben Hunter, joined with Stuart Jones and Declan Bailey. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I need
And
to
we are heading straight over to the ladies' final. It is first to 5 legs in this one, and Morrison versus Hadley Lock. They've bulled up, and it is game on.
Joe Hadley throwing first. 25 on the board, blocks the treble and flicks over into the treble 5. Kicks off with a 40. Oh, but Lynn Morrison straight in. And Amanda Locke, one of the few women we've seen chasing the DPA Tour this year. You know, Joe and Amanda and Laurie moved up a little while ago now from South Australia to Queensland. And
sorry, boys.
That's all right.
Stevie Duke was trying to show Sam Ballinger what he can do when he becomes a decent player. And the bear now can't make the door work either. I think they think it's a DSL broadcast. What can I say?
And Amanda Locke, one of the few women who's consistently showed up at the DPA events, of course, out of Queensland. Didn't see her on the previous weekend because there was no event up in Queensland, but she's been playing all right. I first met Amanda at a DPA event maybe 3 or 4 years ago up here in Queensland, and
dude, her daughter's running around. I remember her in the little basket at Dubbo, when she was like 3 months old.
Yeah, little Nevaeh. And
there's some good support in the comments from for Deb Quinn out there, which is great because Eskimo hasn't shown her any yet.
Oh wow.
156 playing 226. Lynn now chasing down a further advantage against the throw, or 100 will help. She knows she's got Abster to come back. Amanda needs to throw in another one of her 180s or 140s. 2 140s, 2 180s last match.
Chasing it all around the board, doesn't leave a finish. 555 made it pretty difficult. Oh, and Abby hits an 8 off the 56. Oh, and goes down and hits the 7, looking for a 16. So 43 remains. And a 9. Wow. Never mind, it was 41, not 43. So 32 left for Lynn to come back to. Joe with a 60 sets up the 112 for Amanda Locke. Oh, and Lynn's not going to take it out. Flicks up into the 11, going for the double 8. And a tactical bust on the 5 there. 112, though, for Amanda Locke.
Amanda Locke, she'd love to see Laurie supporting her, but unfortunately Laurie is playing right at this moment. He's teamed up with Brandon Weaning, and they are playing Mal Cumming and Michael Bajowski in the first semi-final. And the other semi-final doesn't have too many bad names in it either. Danny Porter and Aaron Morrison are taking on Brody Kling and Justin Thompson. So quite a collection of names, as there are here. Hadley, Locke, Morrison and Morrison, as Abby finally cleans up and goes 1 up in the first to 5 legs. So the semi-finals first to 4. This is a first to 5 legs, and Joe will throw. Lynn will throw first in this second leg. Joe steps up now first for her team. I'll be chasing to break back, of course. There's 60. Of course, Declan won't be showing any bias, but there is a Queenslander / Territorian / Queenslander / I can't keep up in this final. And there she is, as if on cue.
Question from Helen Litton, who won the mixed earlier today. So the final was Stewie Coburn and Jade Locke, 5-1 over Mel Kane and Gary Harvey. And Mel and Gary getting over Mal Cumming and Cody Lane 4-2 in the semis. And Stuart and Jade 4-1 over Nat Lane and Mark Robinson in the semi-finals. And the full list of results is on Dart Connect in the Geelong Easter Classic event. And all the results from all of the events are sort of in a list on the main Match Centre page, and you can flick through it, or you can go through the brackets one by one.
Yeah, probably the Match Centre is the place to go. It definitely it just lists it straight down the page, and sometimes when you're going through brackets, so they. Well, hopefully we get to see some of those background people because they're at the forefront today. It's the only way that this survives. The great thing about playing a Geelong Darts Club is, you know, the week-to-week social players playing here as well, and that's what DA do great. Hopefully, supporting the social player as well as the professional player.
Is there a light gone off on stage or something, mate?
Yeah, I'm going to double check, so just bear with me.
Stuart is in the venue, just going to sort that out. Something's happened. A light got turned off there. You can see the player's a little dull. Doesn't affect the darts. 70 now, 18. Oh, hits a 36. Would have done with a 12, but...
8 to go. Thinking about it. 8, Abby. Oh, and it's a 11.
It picks itself up, that light.
There you go. Good stuff.
Tops for Amanda Locke. Oh, and it's hit the other dart and fallen to this middle of the single 20 bed. 70 for Lynn Morrison. That's 54 for 8.
It's a great standard for from the Morrisons here. 65 average, nearly 2 legs into it. In doubles is mighty fine.
And that's a 70 out, and that is a 2-0 lead.
Their average goes up to 68 after 2 legs. That is fantastic from Lynn and Abby. Mother and daughter, I'm guessing, Declan?
Sorry?
Mother and daughter?
Indeed, they are. Abby, quite successful in the junior circuit in her time, and I believe she's now 18 or 19, so beyond the junior years. And
Abby?
Finding some success in the senior circuit. And Lynn, I think I've seen her see some success as well, but don't ask me for any specifics.
Well, I've just checked with Aaron and confirmed he is the 3rd best player in the family. He's actually playing at present as well.
Amanda looks like she's so dangerous when she gets that first dart right in that treble 20 bed. She's hit 2 180s already, and could we see a 3rd in the final?
It would be useful. You're right. She's very confident with a dart throwing. Joe started well there, but deviated with his second dart. Comes back 20 in the 3rd. So we're disappointed with 85 having started with that 60, but it does put them well ahead, over 100 ahead. Lynn's going to need to hit a couple of trebles here. This is the leg on throw for the Hadley Lock duo. So a big blow that visit. So what can Amanda do to punish it? Not great. So 45.
No, shouldn't be. No. Yeah.
Yes. Indeed, Brendan has just picked that up as well.
So maybe do it.
Wi-Fi.
No, it's not on Wi-Fi. It's plugged in. But we'll sort that out. Maybe phone's getting a little hot. We'll see.
Yeah, strange issue. It's the iPhone, right, as the player?
Correct, yeah.
Yep.
It's coming back again, so I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah.
At least
he
the
did
board's
say-
clear. It's crispy clear, and that's what we want to see. See these darts landing as these darting divas play it out in the ladies' doubles knockout competition.
Darting Divas. I thought I was doing the wrestling references. 60 there isn't enough. So 101. It's going to put them back in this match. Of course, it is the first of 5 legs. So 2-0 is not insurmountable, especially when you hit 60 with your first dart. 12.
There we go. 85 to set up 88 for Amanda Locke. 213 for Lynn. They are quite a bit behind for the first time in the match. Of course, still with the 2-0 lead, but this leg probably their worst so far.
Jo did clean up. She was disappointed with that 12-second dart, giving Amanda 8. She'd been competent with that first dart, and I think was a little bit frustrated at how much she's blocked it, but also at not putting it away at the first attempt. Yeah, well, that was probably what we thought would happen. So back to double 4.
And I didn't get reminded from Charmaine not doing a job, but thanks to a couple of DartStream legends for chipping into the supporters fund there. Paul Rigby and Juanita McDade straight into it. And if you want to be a DartStream legend like them, I'll show you how after Jo Hadley sinks a double 4. Bang!
There you go.
Oh,
What a call.
First dart.
So you hit the link that's pinned down the bottom of the screen there. It is paypal.me/DSLcomps. Hit the send button, type in an amount, could be anything you like, and shout us a little donation. And we will keep bringing you awesome darts. That's what we do.
Lynn only starting with a 43. This is a chance to pounce now. Joe's into it. Oh, no. I think that's gone the other side, actually.
No, that's in.
It is in?
You'll close up on that one. She
Yeah,
is
absolutely. So it was a good first start, unfortunate with the second 2. But they have immediately stolen the darts. Although that has helped a heck of a lot from Abby. Consistent thrower now. And Amanda, what can she do? 45, not happy with that. You can see throwing a hand up in disgust. The Morrisons back in front. As the Queen of DSL helps us out with the results as ever. Not the Queen of DSL. Rocket, mate. I hope life is going well as a young dad. Oh, there's heaps of legends in this crew. Mr. Hunter?
Yeah, it's a who's who of dart fans right now and players in the, well, invariably it is dart players that are dart fans, isn't it?
Yeah, Mick Lean, of course. Dave Marland Real Estate. Thanks, Mick, for always promoting it, even though you don't have to anymore. Always get his voice in on the promo of the Darts Down Under podcast, Mr. Lean.
And this is a pretty impressive standard for doubles, particularly ladies doubles here. Both teams sitting above a 60 average. It's 2-1, could go either way.
Abby setting up for Lynn here.
Ooh.
Unlucky with that third dart.
She was all over that treble 20 bed.
Oh, yeah.
Amanda now has to bash this down and leave it somewhat pretty. She needs a treble.
Yeah,
Try and get it underneath the 100 mark would be nice, and doesn't happen. So she leaves 125.
97 for Lynn.
57
19.
doesn't go.
Not going to do it. So 125. Joel.
She go on the ball.
I would think so.
Well, Some players don't.
Unless she's going to prove us wrong, isn't she?
Yep, she didn't. See, but she did. It was a wild one.
Yeah.
Been for the 18 there. She was on the first start. 18.
Yeah, she was going for 18. Yeah.
A bit wild there on the first one. It still goes for the 19s. So 31 on the board, 94 left. Back up for the 18. Then another triple four. 82 left after that. Wild.
60 for Abby. To go 3-1
That's
up.
a double top, double 10.
10, double 10, yep.
Double 6 for double 4.
Double 4, going back up, Ben.
Making Ben work for it.
Oh, God, she got it.
Done it.
Yeah.
Not sure how many of those we saw, but that was awesome.
Wow.
She knew that Ben needed the practice.
Easiest way to take out 60 I've ever seen.
Oh, I reckon she just knew that Ben needed the practice. That was
It's the
all.
only way. It's the only way.
The only way to learn.
I wasn't looking at that.
But it has put them 3-1 up.
I'm going to take a short break, gentlemen. I'm going to leave you with the commentary for a while. Seems to all be running sweet. We'll just have a quick look and see what's going on out there as Eskimo points the finger.
Trying to get the people to sit up the front.
See there on the far left. Oh, not anymore. Brody Kling throwing.
Yeah, Brady's
And then
at
Laurie
present.
throwing on the other board.
Yeah, Brody and JT. Tomo. Aaron Morrison, Danny Porter. Brandon Weaning up on stage at the moment. Not on stage, on the semi-final stage. Neither of those should update what's happening on those matches. And certainly it's better than the last update I had. And yeah, there we go. Aaron Morrison and Danny Porter have just gone 3-2 up against Brody Kling and Justin Thompson. And Michael Bajowski, Mal Cumming are 4-3 down, Laurie Locke and Brandon Weaning, which means that, in fact, Laurie Locke and Brandon Weaning have gone through to the final. First to 4. Aaron Morrison, Danny Porter only a leg away. This could be quite a story, but I might leave that for the final if it is the story of the story. That will, it may or may not come out. We'll see if Mr. Kling and Mr. Thompson can come back. A 1-2-3 visit there. What can Abby do to respond? She has.
All right. Oh, in the last
unlucky. 81. Joe Hadley, what could she do? Amanda's given her a 1-2-3. It's another wrestler, but anyway. It's only gone 41 to leave, or 208 playing 215. $60. So 208. Amanda looking for at least a ton.
He puts them on 148, and with Abby walking up on 155.
I thought the finger there was very helpful, pointing to where the player needed to throw the dart. I thought Ben was just trying to help them. It is on the big screen here, so, might have been given a bit of a tip. I'll bet.
So Abby sets up 114 for Lynn to come back to. And
Joe's not 148.
44, rather.
Lynn 104.
Yeah.
So Lynn, 20.
54 for tops. Oh, they're
Got
on.
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got it.
what a finish, Lynn Morrison.
114. Check out. Leaves them one leg away and throwing for the match.
Brilliant, brilliant stuff.
Looks to me.
Walks up again. Oh, and she's straight in.
Lynn.
Yeah.
All perfect darts there for Lynn Morrison.
And in other news, the men's semi-final, Aaron Morrison, Danny Porter, 4-2 up on Brody Kling, Justin Thompson.
Yeah, I don't quite understand that because I thought it was the first to 4 and they're still playing.
Maybe they've made it first to 5 for the men's. Not sure.
Not for the other one. So
It is first to 5.
it is first to 5. There you go.
Robbie Braid and Thomas Justice talking about where are we, what's happening. So Easter Classic in Geelong today. We are up to the ladies' final here. Lynn and Abby Morrison taking on Joe Hadley and Amanda Locke. And in the background, the two men's doubles semi-finals are going on. And once they're complete, and this final is complete, of course, we will switch to the men's doubles final.
There's my confusion. Brandon and Laurie won 5-3, not 4-3. That's why I was thrown by that. Of course, the women's semis were the first to 4. They're only a set away, Aaron and Danny.
And we'll be jumping straight over to the men's final at the conclusion of the ladies.
2:21 now. Pointed with that visit. A massive advantage here. Treble here could put this out of sight. Said that before. Been proved wrong. Where are we? We're at the Geelong Darts Club. I know Declan may have just answered that, but anyway. A long way from home is all I can say. Well, most of the people here, it's not that far from home. Thanks to the family for putting me on day release to come down here.
So how long was the drive for you, Stewie?
It's legally, I think, 9.5, 10 hours.
And you drove or you flew?
Drove. Nah, drove. It's easier than getting COVID tested.
Amanda's looking all over that treble 20 again.
She is again.
Oh, and Amanda Locke.
The second one was just high. That's her third 140 in the last 2 matches, though. But has left on 114, so they're back in this leg massively. And I don't know that visit's helped very much. It really hasn't. 102. What can Joe do? We've seen her with a big checkout already. 20.
54. Oh, doesn't
get it this time.
Follow Lynn Morrison in the previous leg.
Yeah.
But Abby walks up for 102 and start off on the 20s. It's the 151 for the ball. Could be huge. Doesn't go, though.
Yeah, that would have been huge, 51 on the ball. So she's just
I think it was as recent as last year that we saw Abby Morrison playing JDC, so she must only be 19. Would that be right, Declan, or not?
I think she went to the World Cup, the WDF World Cup for juniors in 2019. But anything beyond that, I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
Oh, she has a ping at it.
Morrison misses the tops. 88 now for Joe Hadley. Oh, 4 now.
Plenty of groans around the stadium. And up inside it.
Go.
Tops for the match. Double 10 for the match. Double 10, Abby.
No. Missed match starts for the Morrisons.
Double 2, step up. Maybe. Here she is, Amanda. She's been confident with this first dart in these situations. Until I said that.
Double 1. Bit wide. Not a good marker.
So, Lynn, she set herself up for this in a kind of way. Inside, double 5, but it'd be kind of appropriate with these semi-finals, the way it's ended up there. But both have missed it to the top.
Tom Justice says that Tim Justice says hi. G'day, Tim. Good to see he's watching, mate.
Double 2's
just high.
Just gone top, so
Double
go higher than the 1 or double 1.
Right.
Got it.
Yes, and there we go. keeps the match alive with 4-2. Hadley again in the one on the first start.
It's not
You
the
can
way
see
you want to
there, Aaron
open that leg. You're on throw and 4-2 down. Obviously, you've got to win every leg here to have a chance to win. Can't afford to drop a leg, and she'll be very disappointed with that opening. Is Amanda going to fix it up for her, though?
Oh, very close, but 43, I believe. Yep. And there you can see Aaron Morrison on the background camera. Aaron, husband of Lynn, I think husband anyway, and father of Abby. And
look at Eskimo
into the final of the men's doubles coming up soon with the win 5-2 over Brody Kling, Justin Thompson taking on Brandon Weaning and Laurie Locke after their 5-3 win over Michael Wojcicki and Mal Cumming.
Aaron was actually in shot there watching Lynn and Abby.
That's that one out of the way. Okay.
Abby Morrison. So they've stuck a little state ahead here. Amanda and Joe. And this is a chance to pounce for Amanda. For Joe to push ahead.
Very interesting to note that with Laurie and Amanda Locke being former South Australians.
Yep.
It's 3 South Australians in each of the finals. The 2 Morrisons and Amanda, and Laurie Locke, Aaron Morrison, Danny Porter.
I was having a chat to Danny and Aaron just earlier. They were saying one of the disappointing things for them was Ray and Amanda Stone and Ray O'Donnell moving away from Broken Hill because the competition in South Australia just had that added flair to it. And I think they actually just breaking in there. I think the Easter Classic is also on. Greywood is also on Dart Connect, so I might just have a double check. I'm sure I saw Chrissy Sharon's name up there.
Okay.
At some point.
Because I believe Matt Mullen's gone up. I know Kai Smith has gone up, and Team Momentum have made a showing as well with Kasolki Darts Management.
Yep, and as I said, I'll double check the results because they are coming through. As a 140 leaves the Morrisons within the shouting distance. 133 though. This is a good visit from Amanda. It was. I misread that completely. 30 wasn't a great. 140 from Abby.
In the Gladstone event, you've got Viv Matson and Sini Vakanafiti 2-1 down to Montana Goodyear and Tracy McDonald in the final.
I'm so glad
that is in.
Got there before I did.
Hang
Hang
hold
on.
the fort, gentlemen. She got a 69er on the board.
Joe Hadley.
Oh, she's just inside.
And the whole crowd go up except the South Australian boys.
A ton now for Lynn Morrison for the win. Oh, she shanked a 5.
Oh,
Treble 19, leaves double 19.
Got the treble 19.
Bang! It's in the hole!
Shot. And the match.
That is such a good dart. The composure.
What a fantastic win. 5 legs to 2. See, Mr. Morrison is they're going to get enough television time, but they're trying to get it even in the victory of the Morrisons. Aaron wants to dive into the camera shot.
And right in the center of the shot there, the big fella with the beard, not Eskimo, the other one.
Yep.
It's David Gretsch, the other half of Donna Barrington, one of Victorian legend. Gretsch used to live up here and met him a few times. He captained the Queensland boys youth team, and has since
Donna
moved
right
down.
behind him.
Yeah.
There we go. Some fantastic names said out here this afternoon.
Fair bit of cuddling going on.
There's always a bit of cuddling going on in DSL behind the scenes. Beck and Andy. She'll be real pleased with me saying that.
And we are going to be heading towards the men's final of the doubles Easter Classic. Geelong Dart Club, thanks to Darts Victoria. Coming up very shortly. See you soon, Dart fans. And we are jumping straight over, ladies and gentlemen, to the men's final. They are bulling up at the moment, I believe. I thought they were. Laurie Locke, Brando Weaning, Aaron Morris and Danny Porter. And it looks like Brando and Locke have won the bullseye and are straight into it.
I love that.
Game on.
Mate, I love that mouse burn there. Like I said in the previous match, it shows the players where they need to throw.
I've got something checked that I shouldn't have checked. I'll get there, find it.
It's awesome, mate. As I said, it's on the big screen here, so they'll be able to know where they need to throw. Ben Hunter, helping the game of darts in his own unique way.
Get rid of the cursor. Righto. It was on the board, wasn't it?
It's funny. You get rid of the cursor. They've said that to Ben Hunter about his commentary for years, and he's ignored it all the time.
Cursive. And
cursor. 221. Weaning and Locke. The boys from South Australia. Well, as Declan so poignantly pointed out, Laurie Locke, although actually a Territorian, obviously came down and represented South Australia, now up in Queensland. Is a truly Australian. That's all we can say. He's been everywhere, man, as the beggars would have said.
Danny Porter's cleaned his face up for the event.
He has. He's crossed the border, so he needed to make sure the border police didn't
Brando's in and in. Sets that up pretty with tops left from 176. 106 now.
106.
Aaron Morrison.
Sorry, yep. So tops for Laurie. First to 6 legs in this. The hold throw. Double 10. Disappearing third dart there.
And I feel like Declan is probably winning the iPhone versus Samsung argument right now.
Yeah, I think he is.
Player's camera is having a bit of a moment, but the board is still crystal. Of course, the board camera being a Samsung iPhone for the players.
Absolutely right, Helen.
First
the
leg.
boys are stepping up.
First leg to Locke and Weaning.
And only 60 from Aaron Morrison at the start.
It's a strong pairing.
Well, both these pairings are strong.
Yeah. Both
both
are strong. But Laurie Locke, all the way down from Queensland, joining ranks with young Brando Weaning. Probably top player in Victoria right now, would you say, Declan?
Oh,
Nah, not technically at the moment. Mal is, and Brando would even say that.
Well,
technically,
I believe Brandon won their last encounter.
Yes.
Maybe even their last 2 encounters. So there's an argument to be made that Brando is in that slightly better form head-to-head.
Who's won the most DPA events this year?
Mal.
They're even in terms of number of events, I believe.
Okay.
But I think with semi-finals, I'm not sure, yeah. I think Mal is at present ranked number 1 in Victoria, I think.
But either way, he's very, very close to being man to beat in Victoria.
They're
Danny,
both.
of course, the man to beat in South Australia at the
Yep.
minute.
And JK in the comments there.
Tomo, yep. Actually, that's relevant too.
Yeah, Tomo did play the second weekend of events in Victoria, but not the third, of course, because he was over playing in the Lakeside.
Yeah,
Where
I caught
he
it.
made
And
the
that
second round.
76 is gone there.
Gone.
Thanks,
Yep.
Aaron Morrison. So it is one apiece, all tied up. Brando up to the Oki.
To Morrison in the finals for the day. Yeah, you're right, Tomo. Look, there's a little bit of issue with WDF rankings at the moment. You certainly don't look at them for any kind of clarity because of the amount of events that have been called off during COVID. You can't really look at the WDF rankings for Australians anyway on their world rankings with any kind of clarity. There just haven't been enough events for some people to go into. So good thing about this being played and the Central Coast Classic only a couple of weeks ago in New South Wales is that it's starting to give some clarity on those WDF rankings. And Tomo, I'm sure, will be back up there shortly. There are points allocated for doubles, so every event is important.
Just a quick note about the comment section on Facebook. There's some spam commenters. I banned one of them, and now there's two more come to take its place. It's like the Hydra of spam commenters. So I'll work on that for now. But don't click on any links. They're trying to get you to watch the darts out of Geelong. You're already watching the darts out of Geelong. Don't know what their plan is, but it's yeah.
Don't click on it. Clickbait. You get it all here at DSL. You don't need to go anywhere else. DSL 2. Where it's at.
Mentioned just before about the event running out of Gladstone Darts Association in North Queensland. And so the men's finals were played a little while ago. Cameron Fagg and Matt Mullen 7-3 win over Brendan Masters and Sandy Mitchell. Sandy Mitchell, a name we haven't seen on DSL for a while, but we did see regularly within the Saturday comps
Double 10.
around this time last year.
Sorry, mate. He's just missed that. Aaron to go 2-1 up. We're chasing the 120 after he hit tops with his second dart. Double 5
And
now.
slow motion disappointment there from Laurie Locke. You can tell, wasn't happy.
2. He split it, actually.
Interesting move, Danny Porter, and still doesn't take it out. 171 though for winning. Not going to take it, obviously, but going to want to take a big chunk out of it. 97's not too bad. It's up 74.
Phone's having a bit of a moment in Geelong.
It's having a
Eskimo.
few moments at this point.
I think Eskimo's run out of puff using the bike out the back. But anyway, if I go back out there and tell him Deb's coming, I'm sure he'll start pedaling past her.
Funny little comment there from JK. We will leave it to stay in the comment section, but
So 2-1 up. Porter and Morrison, they're throwing for a 3-1 lead. So only started with 60 and Brando's in 60, 20, 20. So we're disappointed with only picking up a ton there. With a good first start. Danny Porter. He was looking forward to having some different competition this weekend. He did say Mods is the one man who's pushing him in South Australia, but obviously coming across here and getting back into it, playing across a range of efforts is fantastic. A couple of people missing this weekend from the Victoria Classic, so shout out to Reese Matheson. Got his own fan club in this room. And also the Tick Bridge. Thanks to Jazz. So
is Louis Cameron out and about this weekend?
Louis Cameron is not only out and about, but he played doubles with his son today.
Ah, very nice.
So how good is that? Hopefully, unlike the Bailey family, his son will continue to play it to the highest level.
We have seen, I believe, young Riley.
Yes.
Yes, Riley Cameron. Have seen him either on the DSL stream or the Platinum stream. Believe he had a game I think he played in one of the Team Platinum Youth Smashdown type events. But I think he also might have had a go in a Saturday comp as well.
He's the reason I was catching up and on the Darts Down Under YouTube page. I'll put them up over the next week or so, but caught up with Louis, and he said the reason really he stayed involved in darts at double 18 there was triple 2018. So he missed out there on tops for the leg, and 136 is a long way back. I think he's got that first treble 20 though. Danny is
Danny, double 8 now.
got it again.
Oh,
just inside. And the good thing about Danny Porter, he's moved over over the border and he's grown bigger. So that's fantastic. He did point out he'd try and fix the camera next time so he doesn't look so small in South Australia. So again, a miss from Laurie there. So Aaron Morrison to go 3-1 up with a double 4 and gets it.
So 3-1 now with Lockham Weaning having the walk. No, yes.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, Lucas Cameron, that's probably a good call, Mr. Hunter. 60 start. 55. And I now have to guess the hands.
And I'll take the opportunity to run through the rest of those results out of Gladstone. So Cameron Fagg and Matt Mullen were the winners. And in the semi-final, they beat Harley Chauntler and Ryan Chauntler 6-1. Chauntler is a name I haven't seen around the scene for a little while. Obviously,
good to see Matty Mullen
family in the youth scene.
Yeah, 140 there.
And Brendan Masters, Sandy Mitchell over Kai and Connor Smith, the brothers, playing pairs, going down 6-0 in the semis. And the women's knockout results. So I'll just refresh this. So 4 apiece, Dave Matson, Senior Vakanaffiti, and Montana Goodnyart, Tracy McDonald. And I remember, Jonesy, you did make a joke about Seni Vakanaffiti's last name.
Yep.
And Seni was probably one of my oldest regular mixed doubles partners. We played most of the zone opens around here for the better part of 2 or 3 years. And brilliant player, Seni, and one of Queensland's best women for a few years.
Well, she must have been a carry you. That's all I can say.
Hey, I didn't say we went very far.
Thank you to Eskimo for fixing that up.
Yes, very good.
Eskimo.
Sorry now, he's in. Yeah, mate. I have no idea how he got himself into it, but anyway. Sure, it was the Hunter magic that got us there. 20. She's 116. He's so critical at this point. 56. Oh. What did I say? 36, I should say. Jeez, that was a critical dart. 4-1 up. They would have had the throw for a 5-1 lead. It is the first to 6, though, so 16. This is not critical at this point, but you want to get it through. Last dart there. So that has gone into the piggy bank. We probably shouldn't tap the desk in excitement. I'm just excited the creche is over now. Brando's on stage.
I'm going to look it up, man. Still don't know what it is.
Creche.
I can't believe you've never heard of a creche. Anyway.
A nursery where babies and young children are cared for during the working day.
Exactly.
That's Brandon Weaning's got to sit here all day.
So it's like a childcare centre.
Yeah, but like you'd have
like
a creche in
room.
Bunnings, you know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah.
you go to shop at Bunnings and you'd stick your kids in a
Just throw
creche.
toys in there and they play with the toys, or as you know, or computers or something.
Right.
Or you go off and shop or play darts.
Yep. I I see. I just didn't know it was called that. I see.
Yeah. I just think Wayne's got so much to do around here. He can't look after Brandon all day. So
Look at Brandon. He's a big boy. I'm sure he can take care of himself.
I'm sure he can. We've got to drive us home tonight, so I better behave myself.
And don't forget, Dart fans, tomorrow is the singles, men's and ladies singles. And we'll be catching a fair bit of that throughout the day. Plus, it's Declan Bailey. There's something on in the morning. What's going on there?
Yeah, so the WDF ranked youth singles is running early morning, and I'm looking to hopefully pick that one up and stream it. Obviously, it's going to be very early for Benno, 2 hours behind the Victorian time zone, but I should be up bright and early and ready to stream it in the morning, seeing what's going on in the youth scene at the minute down in Victoria. And mind you, nominations for both the youth and the men's and women's singles down there are open until a little bit before tournament start in the morning. So if you're in the area, you know, and you're sitting there watching this and thinking, oh, I want me a piece of this, get on down there in the morning. You can register. Obviously, the DPA events we're used to having to register, you know, early on, but you can jump on the morning of here and get your name down. So
it's only 10 hours from it's only 10 hours from Sydney. So, you know, if you're there and you want a good weekend,
I suppose I could see if I can catch a red-eye flight down at the minute, and Eskimo can sort me a lift on the way through in the morning.
Play.
Yeah. Oh. That'd be. It wouldn't be pretty.
Come on. Get the old man to come. The doubles are over, but you could play him in the first round and kind of waste your time. Brando 16 again and missed the tops. So 68 to hold throw here, Danny Porter. I think that's gone to 1.
Gavin Foran says he'll pick me up from Avalon. Don't think I'll take out.
Nah, come on, your fans are there,
I'm
mate.
gonna just stay back here in the comfort of my own bedroom, roll out of bed and put the stream on in the morning.
Laurie, double 10 is inside. Double 5 goes. And on that note, like to do a huge thank you to our DartStream Live supporters, Paul Rigby and Juanita McDade, chipped in today. Hit that PayPal supporters fund. It's this one here, paypal.me/DSL comps. It's pinned down the bottom of the comments there. Tap on that one, hit the send button, and just type in an amount. You can support this stream that brings you these wonderful darts from all over the country and the world, in fact.
140 there to kick from Brandon Weaning, and followed by an 81 from Aaron Morrison. Laurie up there, stern and serious. He's determined and follows up the 140 from his partner. Danny now nice and smooth on that throw with the darts landing almost perfectly flat.
Well, we have seen Locks and Morrison's in battle in the final already today, so either one family is going to go home extremely happy or it's going to go home all square. Brandon, trying to make sure that it's all square with a 140, leaving 81. And all of a sudden, from 3-1 up, Aaron Morrison is trying to save, or try to go about saving a 4-3 deficit. Treble 19, no, that's going to help Laurie. Double 12. Ooh.
And this time you can really see the disappointment when he's missed that double. Not like before, you got half a frame.
Look at that.
Danny.
Yeah, look at that.
Big ton 40 sets up the 121.
Oh, Brando's going to pin this. What do you reckon? Second dart?
Bang.
Bang! First dart
one.
in the
First
hole!
dart.
Brando Weaning to make it 4-3 with his partner Laurie Locke against the South Australians, Aaron Morrison, Danny Porter.
Here they come, baby.
I tell you what, you travel all the way from South Australia to the Geelong Darts Club and you take out a pairing of Laurie Locke and Brando Weaning, you'd be pretty happy with your day's work, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Danny Porter proudly wearing the Darts SA shirt.
This is Aaron.
I suppose we'd better say that Brando's wearing a Team Platinum shirt. Eskimo's too busy running the comp. He can't come in with his shameless plugs like usual.
Oh, mate, 2 days down in Geelong, I've worked out what Team Platinum do. They hand the shirts out. They sign them up. Then they hand more shirts out. So I'm a dozen down here. I think it starts Victoria, but Team Platinum have more members.
Danny's in that treble 20 again for a ton. Laurie at the Oki. Formidable looking character. He's on the top wire. Sprays a 5.
Yeah.
And look, doesn't fix it up with that last dart. Like tries to hook it down into for a cover shot and doesn't do any damage at all.
156
Aaron Morrison
darts,
now.
minimum.
Just a lovely straight set here is all his partner's going to need. Probably would have done with a treble, but matters not. 2 data left now for Danny Porter.
Brandon's got to drop it into the lipstick. He has. Second, third dart.
Bang,
as well.
big 140. A little bit of pressure now. Danny
That
Porter
is
won't
help.
feel it. Danny Porter will think this 96 is mine. 76 now, 60 for 16s. Hits the 60.
Got 60.
And that one,
Wow.
what happened to that dart?
Wow.
The magnetron.
Wow. There was air conditioning issues. It's air conditioning gate. Laurie hasn't punished him, though.
Picks up the 51. Double 4. Say no more.
It's inside, but not too far. Oh, he's gone too far. Double 2. Downstairs. Missed it. And now, great chance. 5-3 and then throw for the set. That's how quickly it can get dismissed in one dart. Gonna go with a freeze here. Well, there we go. Slow down. Double 10. Inside.
Ooh.
He needs it. That was the first dart was too high. That was why. Or 2. I thought we were waiting a while. Brando's not that slow. But double 1. Busted. Laurie comes up again. Put him 5-3 up and throwing for the match. Inside, double 5. Oh, so he's going to leave an awkward finish there. Double 2, though. Oh, he's got it. Top corner.
There we go.
It's all
4
tied
apiece.
up. 4 apiece. It's down to the best of 3 legs. Some great names here today. Dean Gibbs, Wayne Weaning. Who else can I still see in the crowd? A lot of people. Kelvin James was down here earlier. We'll have him on air tomorrow. Part of the DSL coverage, bringing you the best of darts from around Australia. Ton there, Justin Thompson going out of frame, unlike him. You love me saying that. There's another ton. Danny Porter looking forward to playing in events like this because he's and that's probably why. He really wants to up his game. He realizes it's a 1 level. But he playing blokes like Brando is only going to raise it even further. Ton 180.
That's
Leaving
up
a 1,
to 121
2, 1.
after 9 darts.
Yep. I think that's just gone left. That's gone right. Aaron in the middle, mate. There we go, but it's only 20. So that's a massive turnaround even in this leg. 1, 2, 1, 20.
Oh, he hits
25,
the 25 for 36. Laurie
36.
Locke. Oh,
That was for the match. I'm getting excited. That was for the leg.
Interesting move to go for the 25. Obviously, the opponent's not on a finish, but bullseye leaves you in an
Bullseye.
ugly spot.
Speaking of the
But,
ball,
double 9 for Brandon.
he's got the confidence to go for it, but it's a fair way. There we go.
There he goes.
Tip of the dart, the flight, they're clipping and not causing the damage that it could have. It's 5-4, but it is only on throw. It does mean, though, that Aaron and Danny must win their leg and break in the deciding leg. So, ton. Brando's back in there. Oh,
But he's in again.
he is hot now.
Sure, he'd
He's
argue he's hot all the time, Shuey.
Yeah, I could. You're his mate. I'll leave you two to decide that. You got your PJs on, so it's all good.
Oh, Laurie.
That
Laurie
is
lost.
2 180s in a row.
So they're down to 1-4-1.
Come on, Brandon, waiting for the match.
Wow, what a way to go.
Oh, just a little too high.
You know what? Had we said anything or not said anything, Brocky would have blown up at that point as either we didn't say something or we did say something. And Brendan wasn't on commentary either. It's almost like those two aren't the reason that we don't see it. I'm blaming them. It is still their problem.
It's someone's fault. Everything's someone's fault.
Yeah.
No such thing as an accident. No such thing as luck.
Brandon and Brocky.
This is a massive, massive leg here from Laurie and
54 to
Brando.
clean it up.
Tops.
14.
For 11 data,
Bring it
for
down,
12.
Laurie Lock.
Oh, and he hasn't done it. He leaves his partner a single data.
Doesn't matter. They're going to cut. They are going to come back anyway.
Morrison on the 176, so they have snuck up very quickly. You know, it's easy to focus on the great leg from Brando and Laurie, but
and it is a match dart, so there's significant pressure now on the 10s.
But it is also Brandon weaning.
It's outside.
Double five for the match.
Oh,
There it is.
Got it.
Game, shot, and the match.
That is such a
That
good
is
dart.
Laurie Lock and Brandon
The
winning,
composure.
ending the Morrison run this afternoon and taking out the Geelong Easter Classic doubles, men's doubles, 6 legs to 4. Brody Kling there walking out off the scoreboard.
And thanks all for joining us, our coverage. And look, it's not over. Well, it's over for today, but it's not over for the weekend. There is the singles tomorrow. And look, there's a massively strong field of players there. We saw 4 of them in that final of the men's doubles. And we're going to have ladies singles tomorrow as well as men's singles all day long. And join us back here on DartStream Live. If you want to know how to find us, well, it's pretty damn easy. And this is what you got to do. You've got to, on the stream that you're watching right now, tap on the main screen, and then you got to hit the bell icon. Right, this is how it's done. Hit that bell icon, tick all live notifications, and then as soon as we go live on DartStream Live, you'll get a notification and you'll know to start watching. So you don't have to set your alarm clock. You don't have to worry about, am I going to miss it? Am I going to get it? You just hit the old notification and let Facebook do the work for you. And we're going to be back, as I said, with, Declan Bailey's going to be back first thing in the morning with the juniors, and then I'll be back later on with the with men's and ladies singles, probably with Stuart Jones and maybe with Kelvin James from Darts Australia joining us on commentary. So hopefully we'll see how we go tomorrow. But it's been a great day. Glad you've joined us on DartStream Live. Don't forget, if you want to support DartStream Live, hit that link down the bottom, paypal.me/DSLComps, and shout us a little something, and we'll shout you out. Shout for shout. Sounds pretty fair to me.